Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Earnest, doing an Earnest student loans review, taking a look at the pros and cons, and really everything you need to know when you're considering getting started with Earnest for your student loans. And if you'd like to check out Earnest today, you can go check out those links linked down below in the video description. Again, some of which are affiliate links, which can be a great way to help out and support the channel. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this Earnest student loans review. Now, taking a look here at Earnest, what they offer, the pros and cons, the eligibility, the different types of loans that they offer. So Earnest is known for their student loans. They offer both regular student loans as well as the ability to refinance student loans if you're interested in doing that at some point, or even right now as well. Maybe if you already currently have student loans and you're researching about different student loan companies, Earnest can offer you both traditional student loans. You can check your eligibility, and you can also check your rate for refinancing student loans through Earnest. Now, with Earnest, some of the key details and things to consider with them as a lender is that they offer a fast application and decision-making process. They offer fixed APR starting at 3.19%. Again, subject to, depending on when you're watching this video, is that rates are always subject to change, and it depends on your personal eligibility. Be sure to check out the links in the video description if you'd like to see how to apply with Earnest today. Again, those are available at the links in the video description. Now, Earnest also provides customized private loan options for students, and you can enjoy no early prepayment penalties, and you can even skip a payment once per year and once repayment period restarted in certain cases as well. That's some of the key details to understand about Earnest. Now, in terms of the eligible borrowers, who's eligible for Earnest, now this comes with undergraduate and graduate loans. So they offer both regular student loans for undergraduate as well as graduate student loans. This also includes parents with parent loans, half-time students, as you can see here, as well as international and DACA students as well. So you have a wide variety of different types of people who are eligible for as an eligible borrower with Earnest. Now, in terms of the loan types, again, we touched on that already with the parent loans. You also have MBA loans, medical school loans, law school loans, as well as international and DACA student loans if you're interested in that as well. Now, in terms of the loan amounts, they do $1,000, starting at $1,000 up to the cost of attendance for new loans, and $5,000 to $550K to refinancing student loans. So again, if you're on a new loan, starting at $1,000. And in terms of those borrower protections, again, you have that 9-month grace period, which is available, which is a nice benefit with using a company like Earnest, is you have a 9-month grace period available for your payments. Now, in terms of the loan terms with Earnest, that ranges from 5, 7, 10, 12, and 15 years with Earnest student loans. Now, if you'd like to learn more, again, available at the links in the video description. Again, and the other thing that's nice is they aren't a cosigner required company, right? So there's no cosigner required. You can do them also independently. And now your interest rate may vary. It might be different depending on certain auto pay discounts that you might qualify for. And with a cosigner, typically cosigned student loans tend to have a lower interest rate because cosigners have a longer credit history compared to, students that you don't have much of a credit history, especially if you're an undergraduate student, right? Just getting started, starting your first semester of college. Now, another thing to consider is that students are 5 times more likely to be approved with a cosigner. So that's something else to consider when you're shopping around and looking at different student loan options. Now, Earnest can be one of the best options when it comes to student loans. And one of the other benefits, in addition to the 9-month grace period available, no cosigner required, is that they also do have a 0.25% auto pay discount for setting up auto pay from a checking or savings account. Now, some borrowers may see higher rates based on your credit. Again, it depends on your personal credit. If you'd like to check what you qualify for today, again, you can check out the links to Earnest in the video description, because that's really the most accurate way to see what your specific APR and interest rate will be. Now, the other nice perk is that qualified borrowers can skip one payment again every 12 months, as we mentioned before. You can skip it once per year once the repayment period has restarted again. And then you also have the ability to do student loan refinancing if maybe in the future interest rates change and maybe you would like to, just stick with a company and do the refinancing directly through Earnest. You also have that option available. Now, a couple of the cons with Earnest is that they have no cosigner release option available, and they have variable rates are not available in all states. There has been a period of time, at least, where Earnest was not available in the state of Nevada, but be sure to check their application, and depending on what state you're in, certain eligibility may vary and differ depending on what they're able to give you on a per state basis. Again, it's important to actually go through the full application process to see, what you actually qualify for with Earnest. Now, something else to keep in mind with their student loans as well, in terms of the application process, again, if you would like to apply with Earnest, again, you can check out the links in the video description, but they also offer a competitor rate matching. So they do rate matching. So if you are shopping around for a variety of different student loans, they will match your rate that you may get from another provider, which is cool. They will match any competitor rate. Now, in terms of the $100 Amazon gift card, that may or may not be available depending on when you're watching this video, but they are at least currently offering a rate match on student loans and even an additional gift card, which is a cool, nice bonus. Again, depending on whether or not that offer may be available to you, does depend on when you're watching this video. That offer may no longer be available. Just keep that in mind. Now, in terms of your eligibility and what you actually need to apply, of course, you need your first name, last name. This includes if you're applying with a cosigner, you need your cosigner's first name, last name, your student, obviously. If you're the student or the cosigner, you need to enter in your information if you're shopping around maybe for your child or for your own loans. Then you enter in your email, your address, birthday, your citizenship status or type of residency status, your income level, and your credit score. In addition to that, in terms of what else you'll need, again, that includes your permanent address, right? That includes your school name, enrollment status, graduation date, and degree, the total cost of attendance, aka how much you actually need to borrow, which they will loan up to the 100% of that certified cost of attendance, again available directly from your school, whether it be through your financial aid office or through your school's website. Now, in terms of income information, this includes employment, self-employment, retirement, or other income sources, as well as social security numbers. You're going to need all this information once you go through the full application process, so do keep that in mind when you're applying or looking at Earnest. Now, in terms of Earnest as a student loan company, they do rank in our list of some of the best student loans that are currently available. Now, we also rank other providers such as College Ave, SoFi, Sallie Mae, Credible, Citizens, and Earnest. It does make our list as well as one of our top student loan providers on the channel here, and we do rank them and compare them as one of the best student loan providers. Now, in terms of where they rank in terms of customer reviews and things, of course, maybe if you're looking at just public opinion in general, Earnest does actually rank pretty highly on Trustpilot as well, which is a pretty good source because companies on Trustpilot can't offer incentives to pay or hide any reviews, and they average out to be a 4.6 excellent rating with over 7,000 reviews. Now, just from a couple of days ago, some of these top reviews, as you can see here, I've been dealing with Earnest since 2022 and got approved for the student loan. Find the company to be very upfront and supportive, no questions ever left unanswered, as well as with Stacy here, we have Earnest was very easy to work with for securing a loan. They answered every question along through the application process. Again, it just depends on your situation, but a lot of them on average overall are pretty highly rated reviews. There may be a few negative reviews, but by and large, a 4.6 is pretty good on Trustpilot. So something else to kind of keep in mind when you're looking at different student loan companies. Now, again, this is Earnest. They do offer a wide variety of different student loans. You can get a student loan directly to them or refinancing if that's what you're interested in. In terms of refinancing, you have parent loans, you have business school loans, medical school, law school. So pretty much the same gambit in terms of pretty similar to what you would get from regular student loans. In addition to student loans, they also offer personal loans, debt management, although we're really focusing here on student loans in today's video. But that is Earnest. Again, they can be a good option for paying for college if you need a cosigner, or if you want to do things independently as well. They have no fees and flexible payment options with pretty competitive rates. Even just reading through Reddit, a lot of people do find Earnest to be a pretty competitive lender when it comes to their rates, and given the fact that they also do match rates. So hopefully you guys found this quick review of Earnest helpful on, again, Earnest student loans. If you guys want to check out Earnest or or compare and shop around from different student loan lenders, and a link to this page will be linked in the video description as well. If you'd like to check out some of the other brands that we rank here on the channel as well, in addition to Earnest. Again, those links will be available at the links in the video description. Guys, if you found this helpful or enjoyed the video on this Earnest review, take a look at the pros and cons and everything you need to know about Earnest, and then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.